Hi, my name is Rosemary Russo. I am the Executive Director for Sisters for Sustainability. It is a new nonprofit that I founded last year. I wanted to talk a little about my past so you know about my expertise and my capabilities of getting the project completed. And so my academic background is a BS in environmental science. I have an environmental law degree from Vermont Law School and then a PhD in environmental leadership. Professionally, I've served as a sustainability manager and innovation manager for City of Fort Collins, and then also a sustainability director for the City of Moab, as well as a dean for Front Range and a professor at CSU and CU. So currently I'm teaching, and I'm also launching this new nonprofit. And the mission of the nonprofit is really empowerment through education and workforce development. It's building local food systems. It's helping to restore ecosystems through tree canopies, mycelium projects, and biodiversity, and then also providing public demonstration sites and workshops and guest lectures. And so in the past, some of the projects that I've done that I'm most proud of is when I was a dean, I started a Women's Give project. It's been going on for about 20 years and have served about 1,000 families. It's a daycare stipend for female single mothers. I've also been instrumental in the city's ClimateWise program, a business program, a mindful movie series, the business education program that the city has. I've worked with PSD and CSU. I did a green light, a vet program, and dozens of Make a Difference Day projects. So, the current projects that I'm working on in conjunction with Victory Gardens in Nederland is we've been tabling at the farmers markets about local food, and then also I've worked with the local farmers in Fort Collins to create CSAs and workplace pilot sites. A lot of the food from Victory Gardens goes to that Boulder Food Bank. This project that I am trying to get funding for, I started last year with 2 other volunteers, and now we have 5 volunteers. It started with the women's section of Crossroads, and Crossroads formerly was a senior center. It is a very industrial looking building. It has a cinder block fence with metal wiring. It's very secure, but there's not a lot of nature. And so last year we started a flower and herb and vegetable garden in the women's area. Unfortunately, it's very hot. It has a deck that is in a state of disrepair. It has no shade. It has metal chairs. And so part of the project would be enhancing that area and then expanding the garden to the children's playground. So this year I have spent a lot of time refurbishing the playground, and we also, with the input from the kids, have planted watermelons and nasturtium, which are edible flowers, and watermelon, strawberries, and pumpkins. And so I'm really hoping that through this funding through Elevations, we can, expand the garden, and then also in the short term, and then the long term, I'd really like to create a space where these women can use the area as a workforce opportunity by selling some of the vegetables and the herbs. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening, and hopefully I will speak with you in the future. Thanks again.